We are Steven and Jill. Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Steven Jack Butala.
And I'm Jill Dewitt, broadcasting from sunny Southern California.
Today, Jill and I are talking about getting that first customer. If you're listening to this on Christmas, congratulations, you are dedicated.
I got like a pain in my eye real quick there. Sorry about that. It was really weird.
It's being in a relationship with me, pain in my eye. It's from lack of entertainment, lack of laughing, and lack of,
I have these sharp pains all over my body.
Familial happiness.
Just kidding. Oh, that's hilarious. You're funny. All right. Getting that first customer. This is.
Well, before we get into it,
okay.
I know you have a pain.
Thank you.
Let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free.
And I have a pain, and it's not the kids.
Big, huge pain to your left.
Yes, I do.
It is.
Thank you. My eyes are burning. Okay. Kathy wrote, we have a property that has many people looking in the first weekend. We have a property that has many people looking in the first weekend.
I think she has a property for sale on Zillow.
On Zillow. Okay. Does anyone know if it's possible to have people bid up if a few offers come in? And if so, what do you say to get people calling? Okay, so she's seeing watchers. I guess you put on in Zillow and you can see
savers.
People who save it or like it or whatever the thing is. And then you want to, okay. I'm a first come. I don't want to play games with people. Let's back up. First of all, congratulations. You got a property. You got it on Zillow, it's there, and you got people interested. Yay! Now, do I need to have you reach out to them and talk them into something? Because if you are like us, Kathy, it's priced right, and I want you to be there and available. You're not liking my answer.
No, I love your answer. I have some stuff to say.
Okay. And when they call or reach out, you're just ready to go and make it easy. And if you have any people that are kind of tire kickers, get them off the phone, number one. The real people that are interested you'll know they're interested. And like I said, it's kind of a first come, first serve. Here's the price. When you're ready to go, let me know. And if you're ready to go right now, let's do it.
Please remember that as a property's for sale in any venue, except eBay, as you go and as you're getting questions and stuff's happening, you got a lot of whatever, you can change the title. You can change the description, specifically the first sentence of the first description. So I would say something like, we have right in the first sentence so that you can see it without clicking on the whole thing. We have 480 people watching this, and we're sure it's going to sell this weekend. First come, first serve. We haven't gotten a full price offer yet, but that's what we're looking for. And it's all cash. And so here, call this number, and it can be yours. Make it a call to action.
You want to put it in the posting?
Yeah, or even in the title. You can change this stuff.
You could say hot property, check out views.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot property.
Or all kinds. You can do all kinds of stuff.
You know what? Some of the sites will even do that. I think they ought. Like have you ever looked on Zillow and seen on the map, it does say hot.
Right. That's not good enough. I think that you should really. Here's the thing. I've had a couple of conversations with people recently, and they start like this.
Yeah.
I don't know why my property's not selling. To which I say, well, you're not selling it.
That's the problem.
So this has been going on since the 50s with hairsprayed real estate agents. Mm-hmm. They post it on the MLS, and their job's done. And that is the worst thing that can happen.
Right. There's a nuance, though. That's the thing that I want Kathy to know, and you're going to learn. There's selling, and then there's overselling. That's the thing I don't want to do. You don't want to talk somebody into something that they don't want. And Kathy, if you're a member, in the program, you can listen to it. You can pick up on buying signals, and that's where you're going to kind of sell them at that point. The person that calls you and says there's 80 views, I'm really serious. Say, let's do it. Just assume it. Then let's do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't let anybody else take this property from you. You know it's great. I know it's great. Lord knows it's priced right. Let's do it.
there's something about this property, whether it's the price or how you've presented it or the location or whatever, that's making people click on it. And so that's massive. That's huge information to you. Number one, you probably sent a bunch of mail around there. So other properties that you're maybe potentially thinking about buying, this is an indicator that they're going to sell well to me. Number two, this tells me if they're getting a lot of traction on Zillow just by posting it, if you put it on Facebook Marketplace, you're going to sell it. Or make sure it's posted everywhere else because you're going to get that kind of traction too.
Is it easy for them? I do have a question. What do I do to get the people calling? I've had people put postings up and forgot to put their phone number in there, or but they're double check and make sure your contact information is in there and easy and available. Hey, if you want to talk to them, a lot of them, but just a way to reach. They do need a way to reach you and or check out.
You did something right. I don't know if it was you bought the right property for the right price. Hopefully it's that. Maybe your listing is so fantastic that people can't resist. I don't know, whatever it is. Just make it your business model. That's what I'm saying.
Good work.
And improve on it.
Yeah.
Today's topic, getting that first customer. This is the meat of the show. Jill and I get pitched new business ideas constantly from all places. We get emails. We get developers are constantly saying, wow, there's an easier way to do this. I've got this, how you should do this dashboard. Or our friends. Some of our friends they text us and say, hey, do you have some time on Tuesday? I'll buy you a drink, and I got this idea. And so 99% of the time, Jill and I listen and the whole thing. And one person came to us, and this is years ago, and pitched this idea. Actually, two sets of friends from different worlds pitched an idea about it was an app-driven idea. And I listened, and you can tell there's idea people that during their pitch, it starts to escalate and escalate and escalate, and they're sweating and talking fast, and they're real excited because they've been thinking about this for years.
Yeah. And
they've done exactly nothing about it. Nothing. They haven't even taken step one. They haven't even called an app developer. They haven't done all the stuff that you would do as a Land Academy member to go from A to B to C to D to you make some money. They haven't thought for a second about getting that first customer. It's just an idea. You see this on Shark Tank all the time. Oh, this is an idea. It's not a business. Please don't make that mistake, especially with real estate. Real estate, how it's constructed, is maybe one of the easiest, if not the easiest startup that you could ever hope to do from a money standpoint and a time standpoint. Buying a huge apartment building, a 100-unit apartment building, or even a 4-unit apartment building is out of most people's reach. Well, wouldn't it be easier just to buy one unit at a time? That's what real estate is. You're concentrating on one unit and whatever you're going to do with it. Maybe you're going to sell it on terms. Maybe you're going to buy it and resell it, and then you're going to do another one. And then maybe you might do 3 at a time and 4 at a time. So it's baby steps. Pay as you go. You don't have to finance anything. Maybe it's houses for you. If you just buy that first house, repackage it, do whatever you need to do to it, and resell it, and congratulations, you've got that first customer. You are infinitely farther than 99.9% of any of those people that I just told you about, these app people. And I want to try to do this business, and I want to buy this convenience store, and I want to start a bar, and on and on. I've heard it all of it. All they're doing is dreaming. You want to make sure you're not a dreamer, and just get to that first customer.
And in our world, how do you do that? You buy a property, you make it look great, you get it out there so people know that you have it for sale, and you price it right. It's funny, it's very hard to sell something if no one knows it's for sale. So if you buy a property, you got to post the property, you got to turn around, you got to do that, and we'll help you. That's what we do. What pictures do I get? What do I write? How do I make it look good? Where do I post it? That's all Land Academy. And you just have to take the steps and do the action, and that's how you get your first customer. And then just be available. Don't be afraid, to answer the phone, respond to the email. You have to, I think with that very first customer, a lot of us are like, oh, this is my first customer. I don't care what it is. You're like, I don't want to sound like I don't know what I'm doing, especially in this industry. They don't know what you know or don't know, and they most of the people, this might be their first time doing this kind of thing too. So don't worry about it, and you'll figure it out. If you have You know what's involved when you're selling a property. You know what's involved because you bought the property. So you've already done this before. Now all you're doing is putting yourself in the seller's seat and this person's the buyer. It's really easy just to repeat what you did.
Think about starting a company like Uber and all the seed capital and the first and second, third rounds of financing and debt and equity financing that you have to do, and how much development goes in years of development before you can launch something like that to get drivers and customers. And then there's a huge back-end marketing piece. So you're talking about a decade of work just to see if you're going to ever get that first customer. You don't know. This is so much easier. You can do this on Sunday. If you have a full-time job, 3 kids, and an angry wife, you can do this on Sunday and get yourself out of that pretty quickly. I'm just calling it like it is here.
Okay. Not everybody has an angry wife. I hope. I'm teasing you.
I wonder how many people, like, as a percentage, have angry wives.
I don't know.
More than 60. More than 60%.
Because that's your percentage? that's your number?
I have 0 angry wives.
Okay. No, I mean in your lifetime.
Everybody I talk to's got some version of an angry spouse, with very few exceptions.
We call it mad dad. When dad's mad, it's mad dad. Like, watch out, man.
In our ebook, to finish on this, in the ebook that I wrote a lot of years ago, and I've been editing it and amending it over the years, if you go to Land Academy, if you haven't read it, one of the first things that I say is, I tell my story, and then I say, this is what I want you to do. It's chapter 2 or 3. I want you to go to Craigslist.
Right.
This is all free. I want you to do a posting that says some version of this. We're active real estate buyers. We're just a mom and pop. We're active real estate buyers in the area. We want to buy your unwanted land, and we're pretty comfortable paying between X and Y per acre. Here's my phone number. Just give me a call. Don't put up a website. Don't just use some Gmail account that you have. You can do it in 5 minutes. Maybe put a picture of you and your spouse, or you and your dog, or whatever's important to make you a real person to them. I am shocked, and then I say at the end of the chapter, congratulations, you are in the real estate business. So someone's going to call you, and they're going to say, I do want to sell my property. I've been thinking about it. I don't think my price per acre is in the range that you said, but how about this? And so you're going to start to go through the motions of deciding whether or not to buy that property. I don't care if you have no money. Mm-hmm. If it's a good deal, call us. We'll pay for the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Or there's 1 million people in our group that'll do it. Just all you got to do is put it on Land Investors or on Dealboard.
Land Tank.
Land Tank or
It's
Deal
Land Tank
Board
or
if you're a
House
member.
Tank.
You don't have to even be a member to do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's how easy it is to start down the path of getting that first customer. And I would argue that maybe your first customer at the very beginning is the person you buy it from, not sell it. And then you start down the path of selling it. I don't know any other business that requires so little effort and energy to begin with
It's
than
interesting.
this.
That's true. That's very true.
Certainly not buying any brick and mortar store or any of that, and starting an app, forget it. Unless you have huge capital behind you, that's a long path to success versus 15 minutes to actually finding out.
And when you get your first customer, celebrate it like today, because it's Christmas. Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week, you can find us right here on the Land Academy Show.
Join us next week for another interesting episode. You're not alone in your real estate ambition.
Are you having a good Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get everything you wanted?
Well, this episode was recorded a week earlier, so I don't know.
Well, I'm kind of winging it, just pretending here. You could say yes.
Jill, I have never had a bad moment with you, and that's the truth. In our deepest, darkest, worst moment, I still am completely happy and proud to be with you, and I love you, and I don't know what else to say.
Me too. Thank you, sweetheart. Merry Christmas.
You too.
Thank you for tuning in. We hope you find our content valuable, and we appreciate your support. If you haven't already, give me a Christmas gift by going over to our YouTube channel and hitting the subscribe button and give me some love on the new show.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the type of content you're here for. Hitting the like button on your favorite episodes helps us support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest in future shows.
We are Steven Jill.
Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.